Okay, so I am back. Finally, after like a month. So, for my excuse this time, the first month of summer, I was sick. You should already know this. I mentioned in a video I was sick. I was like really, really sick, so I couldn't post that month. And then the second month of summer, after being sick, I was like, I'm about to enjoy my summer, which I did try to upload, but every time that I did, or not upload, but write a script. Every time I tried to write a script, I just lost all will to just write. Like I got sit down in this chair for like what 5 minutes, and I was like, dang, I can't do this. I gotta write it back on TikTok, sit in bed. So that is my fault. I really should have like pushed myself to post, but I couldn't do it. And plus, I had bought the Apex Battle Pass like 2 weeks before it ended, or like 2 or 3 weeks before it ended, and I was like, what, so many lows behind, so I had to grind that. So that is my fault. I should have done more, especially since I was staying up all night. So that was kind of on me. I meant to post. I meant to like write scripts, but since I was like up all night, I would wake up at around 6 p.m. and then stay up all night, then go to sleep at like what 1 p.m. and then wake up in 6 again and repeat that. And for some reason, if it's early in the morning, like we're talking 3 o'clock in the morning, I cannot get in a chair. If I get in this chair, it's for one reason and one reason only, and that's to play games. If I'm not playing games, then I'm not writing anything. So that is my fault completely, and I do apologize. I was planning on writing or uploading on last Friday, but I just genuinely forgot to write the script. So that is my bad. And this video right here is going to be long. Oh, no, whoa. This video is not going to be long. It's probably going to be like it really is rushed. Like I finished this, like 5 minutes ago. And some of the major points are really like all over the place. I was planning on making this video as long as I can, but on Friday, like the day I didn't upload, I was like, I should write the script and write it as long as I can as like an apology-ish. And so I was planning on writing it on Saturday, but on Saturday I had my great grandmother, the one I live with, she turned 79, so I had to go to her birthday party, which I could have finished writing the video on Sunday or yesterday, but I was at that party from 11 o'clock to all the way to 7 o'clock. So I really couldn't do it at all. I had to deal with them little kids, so couldn't push myself to do it. So this video is very rushed. And also, how many? I think I'm like at like 687 subscribers. So, if there is like a 1K special, so I plan on doing those. I plan on doing like 1,000 subscriber special and stuff like that. So, since I'm not really close, but whenever I do the 1,000 subscriber special, whenever I do hit 1,000, I want to make it as long as possible. So, tell me what if give me what if suggestions. Like we can do Black Clover, maybe Naruto, My Hero Academia. I'm watching Attack on Titan now. Like I just like finished season 2, and I'm like 3 episodes away from finishing season 3, and I'm about to get into season 4. So we can do some Attack on Titan, possibly, if I remember all the stuff. And Demon Slayer, I plan on doing Demon Slayer anyway. But yeah, I plan on making the 1K special as long as I possibly can. So that is up to y'all for like to decide. I'll leave that completely to you. And I'm gonna try to have my next video uploaded on Friday. Now don't hold it to me because tomorrow is my birthday. I'm turning 15. So I'm kind of like, since I have to go to school, I'm gonna be pissed. So this whole week I'm gonna be angry because I had to go to school on my birthday. So if I don't upload on Friday, then next Monday. But if I do upload on Friday, thank me, because I deserve it. I gotta go to school on my birthday. So yeah, that. I don't think there is anything else I need to talk about really. Hold on, let me think this over, because I don't want to feel stupid whenever I get done recording. Oh yeah. So link in the description for the Discord, and also I made a second channel, which that's odd, but I made a second channel, and on this channel I'm going to be uploading things like fan fictions that I find and that I like. And so my first channel, which is this main channel, I am going to be uploading my own like what ifs that I write, and then on my second channel I'm probably just gonna upload what ifs that are fan fictions that I find that I read and like, or I read the like the brief description of it, of what's like happening, and then I'll read it and we'll find out together. So I already uploaded one video, and I think that video is like an hour or something long, like an hour and 7 minutes or 17 or something like that, and I hated it. I don't know how YouTube would really do 1 hour long videos. Maybe it was just the format, because I don't really read off of fanfic.net, so it was too bright for my eyes. So I'll try to get that figured out next time I do a part on that. So link in the description for the Discord and link for the second channel. Another pause. I don't think there is anything else I need to talk about. I've been having this slight conversation for 6 minutes, so I do apologize for that. But I think I should be able to get into the video. If there's anything that I missed and I remember at the end of the recording, it'll be at the very end of the video. So, yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so again, at the beginning of the video, I think I said this at the beginning of the video. Why am I talking so quick? But don't expect a lot from this part of the video, or this part of the series, because it's really not special in any sort of way. It's rushed like no other, and like I don't even think I did good on this part, to be honest. So if you're mad, cry me a river. I don't really care, but I care at the same time, because it hurts my soul to have to do this to you. So I do apologize for not spending as much time as I wanted to on this, but I got school tomorrow and it's my birthday, so it's like I'm trying to go to sleep early so I can wake up early in the morning. But yeah, I think we should finally get started. As I should shut up. Sorry. We start this off after Asta, Yuno, and Noel have been checked by Owen, as none of them have serious injuries, only small and minor injuries. After they check up, the trio will begin to go to the Wizard King's office, as they would see Yami and Julius talking. They would have the same small talk like they have in canon, and before they could continue talking, Marks would rush in the room saying that the Diamond King has attacked part of the Clover Kingdom and that the Golden Dawn are on the issue defending the kingdom. Hearing this, the trio would begin to say that they want to go and help, but in return they would receive a glare from Yami, as he would decide, "Hey Julius, let me take my brats out and go help." Julius would nod, and Yami and the triplets would go to funeral and would have him portal them to where the diamond images are. Yeah. Once there, the group would split up, with the Yuno and Noel going together and Asta and Fingal going together. For Yuno and Noel's fights, they would begin to wipe out mages, with Yuno wiping out the same people like he did in canon, and Noel would wipe out some. So it's kind of like doubled with since Noel isn't as strong as Asta and Yuno, which is a thing that I noticed. I made Noel's growth like mad quick, considering the fact that Yuno and Asta had like mad years over Noel. I kind of found that weird to me, so I'm gonna lower how fast she's growing just a little bit, because I don't think she'd be on their level yet, but I don't think she'd be so far behind that it's like scary. Because if you read the manga, that's kind of weird how quick she's growing, but yeah, it's whatever. But over to Funeral and Asta, they would meet the same people as they did in canon, including Longris, as they would have the same interaction. With Asta being a little, he's not even loud, he's more calm, so yeah. And Longris would still try to kill those civilians, but Asta would use his magic and anti-magic to take down the general quickly. And whatever I mean by that is, he would use since I said earlier that the two magics, or anti-magic and mercury magic, have synchronized. What's a big word for that? Hold on. Yeah, I can't think of the smart word, so act like that part never happened. So he would use his mercury magic to grab a hold of the anti-magic sword, since the anti-magic sword doesn't take away any magic from the mercury magic, which don't ask me about, because I said so it happens. But since he can grab it, he doesn't need to get close to the enemy. He can use the mercury to swing it around like as if he's doing it himself. So they would still have that same little thing with Longris in the end getting angry, but he would tell both Finral and Asta off. Him being like a good bit more careful against Asta, since he knows that he is royalty, which is something. This is a little rant, so skip ahead if you don't care. But it's something weird. I find it odd that nobles were able to badmouth Noelle, regardless on the fact that she couldn't control her magic. She still is nobility. She could have your head, dog. So it's kind of like weird to me, but we're gonna let it slide. Anyway, for Yami, he would still end up going to where the royalty magic is that Vanjit set up, and he would still like demand that Vanjit takes off his mask, and he would still see that fat scar, which is disgusting to me, but we'll let it slide. Or birthmark. I'd imagine if I was born with that fat birthmark. So he would still see the birthmark, and he would begin to unsuspect him of being licked. And after that, they would eventually go back to the base after talking to Julius for the last time. And once back at the base, the Black Bulls would still have the same party as usual, but this time Asta wouldn't leave because he doesn't have that same curse. We skip a few days as Julius has recently gotten news that the Witch Queen's forest has been attacked by the Outer Midnight Sun and the Diamond Mages, or the Diamond Kingdom. Luckily, the Witch Queen stepped in and defended her forest, but at the cost of her teardrop necklace that has been taken away and a few witches being killed. Obviously, since the Black Bulls aren't there, no getting his, I guess, potential or slightly unlocked. The whatever the Witch Queen unlocked for Asta and Canon, that does not happen yet, or at all, to be honest. And Vanessa doesn't have Rouge. I think that's that stupid cat's name, or I didn't say that. But it's not there. It's gone. So yeah. And I would say, I'm sorry for not going over this, but it was really rushed. So I say that it was like a relatively hard fight, but at the same time, the Witch Queen is supposed to be like overpowered in her own right, because I would imagine she's overpowered, especially how old she is. But I don't know, she really got manhandled. But it's like whatever. So she was able to get rid of the like Mars and what's that whole name? What's that slut's name? What's that dirty? Fauna and Ladros. That's her name. So I would see that Lana. I said Lana. I'm thinking, oh my god, I need help. Fauna. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your rape. Fauna. So Fauna would still have her necklace. What am I talking about? I am high. I am not high. I'm 14. YouTube, don't take this video down. I promise I've never gotten high. I've never even smoked, drank alcohol, nothing like that. I am a good child. So Fauna would. I don't think she'd necessarily overpower the Witch Queen, but at the same time, I think she would. I think it'd be like a stalemate between those two. And I really forgot what the Diamond Mages even went there for, to be honest. Like, that was just on some BS, if I remember correctly. If somebody remembers why the Diamond Mage went to the Witch Queen's forest, then tell me, because I honestly don't feel like looking it up. I just want to get this out as an apology, really. So, for whatever the reason the Diamond Mages were there, they were there. So, I'd imagine that Ladros and Mars would sit back, as Mars would try to reason with Fauna and it would slightly mess her up, but in the end I don't really see how he could affect her without Asta being there. So it really wouldn't help him as much as it did in canon. So he still has that, I don't know, development of seeing Fauna and knowing that she's alive, and has the goal now to get her back, but it's not enough to really get her back yet. So that's his new goal, to get Fauna back. And Ladros, I don't think necessarily he'd get like. I think that Fauna would shoot a few fireballs at Ladros, and then she would soon realize that he is absorbing her magic, if I'm not mistaken, and then like turn it into his own magical power or whatever he does, because he's a freak show to me. But she would notice, and she would like completely, I guess, stop and just leaving them there, and she wouldn't necessarily kill the Witch Queen because that's not in her capability right now. So that wouldn't happen. It'd be more as a stalemate where a good amount of their like equal mana has been depleted. So there's no point in like constantly fighting. And Vanna already got the necklace because the Witch Queen didn't know that was her objective, but at the same time she did. Honestly, I truly apologize for this part of the what if. I truly apologize, and if you wanna cry, if you wanna unsubscribe, I don't even blame you if you unsubscribe at this point, because I would too. Man, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm kind of tearing up from this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but it wouldn't really be that much of a fight, but at the same time, it'd be like cool. It would be alright if I actually like decided to take my time and write the fight out, but I don't, and I cannot do what ifs that I just simply run with the mind. I'm not that creative. I need to write it down. I don't know how people do it, but they're cold because I can't do it myself. I'm an idiot. But I'd imagine that she, with her remaining amount of mana, could like still drive off Ladros, and since Mars is like still distraught over seeing Fauna, and the fact is that she got away, it would piss him off. So. And like leave him there distraught, so he wouldn't really be able to do anything. In fact, he's just sitting there beating himself up like an idiot, So, I'd imagine that eventually Ladros would have to retreat, and so they wouldn't have that same wanting to go back to the Dimage and like help it out and stuff. So they wouldn't have that yet. I don't know how I'm gonna implement that into the Dimage, but I'm gonna do it somehow. Mark my words. Hey, don't mark my words. I'm probably not gonna do that stuff anyway. Mark my words. So where did I stop at? Okay, so news of this very, very horrible fight, very, very traumatic fight. It would eventually get around to people like Dorothy, Vanessa, and Dominita. What's bro's name again? Fonzel's wife. It would eventually get to her since she's a witch. So they would all want to go back to help, but at the same time they know that would not be the best because of the Witch Queen. So they decide to hold off because they know the Witch Queen probably already had it solved by now, and they don't want to get captured for a pointless reason. Plus Vanessa being with the Black Bull, she sees them as a family, not the Witch Queen. Dorothy, I don't even think Dorothy would care, but Dorothy the GOAT, remember that. And Fonzo girl, she coolin', so she don't even care. We skip to whenever the Star Festival happens, and most of it would go the same. Like Kid Kahano would show up, and they would all hang out. The triplets and the twins, I'm pretty sure the twins, they would all hang out, and all the same stuff would happen up to a far lesser degree. And after around like a few hours, I say around 2ish, the Wizard King would show up and have all the Magic Knights, minus Charlotte and Yami, go up to the stage, and they would begin the rankings. In third place, we have the Silver Eagles with 95 stars. The crowd will begin to mutter slightly. In second place, let me start this way. In second place, we have the Golden Dawn with 125 stars. The crowd will begin to burst with excitement, displeasement, confusion, really any emotion you could think of. And in first place, we have the Black Bulls with 147 stars. The crowd will begin to go silent as we hear the Black Bulls yell out in shock. And people will begin to throw a tantrum saying how the Black Bulls were cheated, rigged the game. They're always been dead last. There's no way that they can rise and do all this in a year? And after reassuring people that they didn't cheat, Julius would ask if any of the Black Bulls were present. as all the Black Bulls would begin to smirk as they would think that they'll let them go out and have the spotlights. It was their hard work that got them there. And the Silver triplets would walk onto the stage beside Longris and Nebra. These people in front of you are the most hardworking in their squads and have the most results to back them up. As most of you have known by now, there are 2 more Silvas. May I properly introduce you to Asta Silva and Yuno Silva. Asta, holding up a peace sign, would say, "Yo." And Noel would say, "Shut up, you idiot, you're embarrassing me." You know your words hurt, Noel. Both of you shut up. Why, you little jerk. Big jerk. I'm your older brother, you stupid little kid. Asta, glaring, would say, "I'll end you after this." After the Star Festival, Asta, Yuno, and Noel could be seen watching the Crimson Lion Kings get yelled at by Marileona. And like normal, at the end, she'd end up taking them, along with Charlotte and Yami, to the what's it called? The hot springs. And to save me the trouble of explaining, it would go mostly to canon, as Yuno would, like, the same extent of Yuno being able to, Asta would have, like, get mana skin just as easily as Yuno did, or no, far easier than, like, it was far easier than Yuno got. And Noelle, she would get it to the same degree as Yuno got it. And in the end of it, whenever they get up to the top, they would all have the same realization about what mana skin is and how it helps them. So, yeah, that's the end. You're mad. You're salty. Yeah, I don't blame you. If a YouTuber spent 10 minutes of my time talking, I would be mad too, and I deeply apologize. So the next part I'm gonna spend. What is the next what if I'm gonna upload? Hold on, I'll be right back. Next what if is gonna be what if Asta was blessed by the gods, which I'm not really looking forward to doing. I want to do what if Asta the elemental fairy spirits, because I have a lot going through my mind about what I'm gonna do with that series. Now, nowhere near as much as I got with blessed by God or blessed by the gods, but I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna work around it. I'm gonna have it way better than how I had this part 7. I'm pretty sure this part 7, not how I had this part, because it was disgusting in all honesty. If you're angry, I don't blame you. If you want to bash me, I don't blame you. So do what you want to me. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday or Monday, depends on my mood. And I do apologize for not uploading for like damn near an entire month. So I do truly apologize for that. And I'll try to get back on my schedule. If I don't post within like a week, like if I don't post on Monday or Friday, I'm gonna try to post in that month, because I hate leaving y'all on like month intervals of recording. I don't want to be that type of YouTuber that record once a month and then just disappear and then do the same thing over again. It's really annoying, because I hate whenever YouTubers do it. So I'm gonna try my best to get in this whole thing of doing YouTube and writing scripts and stuff. But since school started and I'm like generally more active, going to school, then coming back, and then probably the second I get back from school, I'll probably just get into doing homework and then writing the scripts right after I do my homework. And so I can not be in bed and just chilling, because I'm too young to get a job. If I was 16, I'd get a job. I can't. So yeah, I do apologize for the whole month wait. I apologize far more for after coming back from a month wait to give you such a trash what if, or at least what if part. I don't think the what if overall or the series is overall bad, but I'm sorry for this part truly, and I'm sorry for rambling on. I'll probably timestamps. I might if I feel like it. So yeah, I'm sorry again, like I said, and see you on Friday or Monday.